Hey there, everyone. So this session went on a little bit longer than we anticipated, so it's been broken up into two parts. And now, without further ado, enjoy the second part of this session.
Meanwhile, in the library, Matthias walks in. Just as he walks in, table
There
at
is
the
a
back.
lot of shuffling in the
There's
room.
a lot of shuffling and scuffling. And he comes around and he's like, "Hello," and he like rounds a corner, and it's just Alina like straightening her hair out, and Bolus just like sitting there extra stiff.
Matthias, good to see you.
Is everything all right?
Of course. How are you?
Little confused, but good. It's good to see you. I was actually sort of here looking for someone else. But they are not here. It was
Who?
Matty, my son. You may have seen him around castle. Small blonde boy.
Oh, I've seen him.
Yeah.
Does he usually hang around here?
He liked to play hide and seek without telling anyone he playing hide and.
And you're sure he's not here?
Matty! He shouts something in that Yubuan language you've heard before that you don't understand. There's a few seconds of silence and just threatened to take away dessert, and he's still not sure himself. So if he is hiding, very, very sure of it.
Oh, great. I'll stand up. Do you need help finding him, or are you fine?
Fine, he's excitable young lad, run around a lot. He's smart, knows to not get into places he does not belong.
How old is he?
8, 9.
Definitely one of those.
It's been a very long month.
I understand. Well, I heard you stop by our room to check on us.
Yes, I
very
did
kind of you.
briefly. So, your sister, she is holding together well for the situation.
Yeah, she's doing her best.
And you, I have not spoken to you much. You are lovely Amina.
Alina.
Alina. Yes, accent. M sound like L. Leads in and he's like, me. Or is you and her?
Sorry?
Ear. I hear sound of smooch outside door.
You have very good hearing.
Half it.
Ah. I thought I didn't know the point served a purpose.
Means good ears. You look at Alina, it's just like got the book half covering her face because she's like 30 shades of red.
Well,
He like glances back at her and she covers her face up all the way with the book. Then he turns back to you and goes, "Good job."
thank you.
Pats you on the back and he's like,
I
"Alright,
guess.
if you see Matty, you just keep eye on him. Tell him father looking for him. Tell him
Sure.
no dessert if he not show up. Threaten him in some way, you a child. You are older brother, you understand."
Sure.
Alright.
When you put it that way, it sounds a lot worse than it is.
Well, yeah. points at you, and just walks out.
I'm going to search this entire library up and down for Maddie.
Make an investigation check.
Please. Oh, that's pretty decent. Shit, where did my fucking character sheet go? That's a natural 17 plus 1, 18.
18. All right. So you're looking around. And you're like, is this little bastard actually in here? And Alina's like, are we looking for the kid? Is this happening? Are we looking for the kid?
Yes.
Okay. I'll look down here. And she just starts like going through the books. You just up and just start looking through, and somewhere on the second floor, you're like peeking around, and you hear a little giggle above you. You take a step back and you look up. Sure enough, on like a top shelf, a bunch of the books have been pushed to one side. See just a little face like peek out over the side.
Maddie?
He always says he'll take away dessert, but he never takes away dessert.
Well, I'm not your father. I will be taking away your dessert if you don't go to your father right now.
I will have you beheaded.
You will not do that.
I'm a prince. I have that power.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've had people beheaded before.
Oh, who?
People who were mean to me. Bullies and stuff.
Do you think I'm a bully, Maddie?
No.
You know, again, I'm not like your father. Here you go. And I'll give him... I've been here a bit, and I've been here a week, and I've eaten here a lot. What are like what is like the most common like Yuboan sweet? Like what do they have for dessert here?
A lot of them have like tarts, like fold over pastries.
Okay, I'll make him like a little like apple turnover.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very. I'll use magic if I need to make it not be bread like. I'll give you this if you leave the library and go to your father.
Was that magic?
Yes.
Can you make a peach one?
How do you know this one isn't peach?
Peach isn't colored like that.
My other hand opens. There's a peach one.
He like immediately scrambles down the side of the bookcase.
Are you going to leave?
Drops down. He's like, give it.
Are you going to leave?
If you beheaded.
Are you going to leave, Maddie, please?
Fine.
Okay.
Grabs the peach one, and then he also grabs the apple one, and he just like runs for the door. And he stops at the door, and he's like, Delilah says people shouldn't snog in the library, and then he like leaves again.
Okay. I just float down slowly.
Lena sitting there, like, staring into the middle distance after hearing the kid shout that. She's like...
I turn.
There is no such thing as privacy, is there, Dolores?
Well... No, not really. But also, Delilah's not here.
That's true. Do you want to snog in the library more?
Sure.
Meanwhile, Twink, you totally get the order forms, and there is a magic shop that you were directed to by the artificers in the guild.
Perfect. I need something to catch the gunch! No, I'm kidding.
I need your best magical bear trap.
Like I think he like swings open the door.
I need something to catch the gunch!
Sir, you don't understand. It can't even. It could catch a Leviathan before I could catch the gunch.
You know how Jess draws like little gremlin twink, like all wide. Like I'm just
Just
imagining
really
that slamming
small.
open the door. Yeah, just I need something to catch the gun. Anyway, sorry, moving on. Yeah, no, there's just someone behind the counter like rummaging at various things. And you can't see their face when you first come in. You hear the bell ring and they're just like, 1 moment.
Is that old man?
Do you say that out loud?
No.
Aw.
Because it is.
No, just another old guy like pulls a bunch of stuff. He's got like a monocle on. He's just like, hello.
What is with? Why is it always old people?
I take offense to that.
Why? You're old. You can't change that.
I'm brightly young. If I were an elf, but I'm not. I'm a human, so unfortunately, I am quite old. What can I do for you, Mr. No?
I am looking for spell scrolls.
Ah, spell scrolls. What kind of spell scrolls are you looking for?
I just wanted to see everything that was possibly available to me at the time. However, mostly looking for what's the word? It's tiny hut is what I was looking for specifically. But I get it if you don't have it. It's very
Oh,
weird to actually
tiny
ask.
hut, tiny hut. He goes under the desk. You just hear him like making a little like. Tiny hut. He throws a couple of like books and scrolls out on top of the desk, and then he just comes up and big binder that he. Boom. Oof.
Is that your spell scroll binder?
Ah, darn tootin'.
Holy shit!
Language, you fucker. Starts flipping through. I have them organized by strength. So here he like sections off like half of it. Everything weaker than tiny hut. It's got to be in here. Or do I have it alphabetical? Oh.
Which is-
Flips it back over and is nope. The first one starts with T. Then he flips it back again. Tiny
That
hut.
first one's gonna be tiny hut, I promise.
And he just pulls out a page. He goes, aha. There you are. That look about what you need?
Yeah, that looks like the one I was looking for specifically. What's this gonna run me?
Spell of that level, or scroll of that cost. Look at it, say 200 gold?
Yeah, I'll make the deal.
Fantastic.
See what else you got in here.
Oh, of course.
You mind if I?
To peruse, careful. Some of them are a little crinkly, a little old.
Then I'll allow you.
Fantastic. I don't have anything too wild here. I keep most of that stuff either locked away from the general public, or I don't have most of it.
What
probably
if
won't
I
find
am
much.
not the general public?
Just the monocle. Am I supposed
Perhaps
to know you?
Perhaps you've heard recently with the coronation, a certain group of individuals. I'm Twink from Twinktania, leader of the finest who stopped the coup.
The finest. Oh, that's a hell of a name. A little presumptuous of you, don't you think?
I didn't make it.
Oh, little presumptuous. Whoever made it, don't you think? Just goes back through the book. He's got a lot of like bulk spell scrolls for like smaller things that you think most people who don't really practice magic might need. So like a lot of the cantrips that people like normal people might use day to day.
Right.
So that like he said, as he separated off like half of the book, that's most of it. And then he's got a lot of repeats of like second and third level spells that might be of use. Tiny Hut, he only has like 5 of, so you nailed one of those. And then, I mean, is there anything you're specifically keeping your eye out for as you start looking into the latter pages of the binder?
Greater invisibility.
Okay.
Dimension door.
Okay.
Counterspell.
So, He does not have greater invisibility.
Okay.
But towards the end of the binder, you do find the other 2 spells.
All right, what do you think these will run me?
Oh, some high-end magic. Let me see. Romany's. Well, put a counter spell. Say it'll run you 500 gold. And yeah, about the same for the other as well. Probably do 50 off the other.
No, it's fine. That's a fair price.
I thank you very much, Master. No, most people would never turn down a bargain.
Yeah. I mean, you already gave me one.
Did I?
Oh yeah, no, those spells are worth way more than that.
Oh, well. Each their own, I suppose. Think it's fair enough price. Besides, most people can't really, use a lot of these, so I just keep stocking the small stuff.
Sure, it's not often you get people actually buying these, so.
Yeah, that's true. Just takes up space in the binder. Anything else I can get you? Any sort of magical doodads here or there? Could get you some trinkets, baubles. Bless you.
Excuse me?
Nothing. A ghost.
Did you say a ghost? Did you have a magic item that lets you see ghosts?
Yeah. It's the monocle I'm wearing. I set this up as soon as you walked in.
Items do you have?
Scared me so bad. I thought I
listen.
was unmuted.
Listen. I love magical items. I myself am an artificer. I would love to see what you have.
A whole little smorgasbord here. I've got sorts of. This is a lens of identifying. I've got a few of those. I have a whole bin of them under the desk. Mainly because if this one breaks, I've got a whole bin of them here. It's a monocle. It falls off frequently. I should probably upgrade to glasses at some point.
Oh, but then you'd have half as many.
Good point. And he puts the bin back under. I got shields. I got cloaks. I have a couple of gauntlets that I have. Most people around here just like magical tools. So I've got like shovels that shrink down so they're small. I actually have a lot of farm tools that shrink down so they're small. That's kind of my best seller. I have extendo rope. And he pulls out rope. It's like his arm length, maybe like 3 feet. He goes, "This is 75 feet of rope."
I just imagine a Penn and Teller. Just keeps pulling rope.
Could totally do that. Pass it hand over hand, and it's just more and more rope as you go. I also have it available in 150 foot length. But that's 6 feet that has to go in your bag.
Okay. Well, I can see how those are pretty good sellers. What about for the more, I say, renowned crowd?
For sort of dangerous adventuring sort of types.
Yeah.
All right. Well, like I said, I got shields. I got a lot of enchanted shields. Got some enchanted weaponry. Not really anything too specific that they do, just sort of magical energy. I got this. He pulls down a musket. He's like, "This one's enchanted. Never misses.
Never
misses. I mean, unless of course they know shield.
Oh.
And
Does
it
it
misses.
fire? Does it fire a magic missile blast?
Well, I mean, yeah, you're an artificer. You'd be able to figure it out. I don't need to swindle you. Yeah, it fires magical missile like a gun.
Oh. That's pretty cool.
Right? I thought.
Well, I'm afraid there's nothing meeting my fancy. I appreciate the scrolls.
Well, I've also got sending stones.
I
I've
can
got
make
a
those.
mirror of scryings.
Have one of those.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Portable holes.
Well, I
Bags
feel
of
like.
holding.
Oh, have one of those. I also make those.
Ah. Artificer. What would impress an artificer? He goes back and starts rummaging through. Comes back. Special. Like a little grandmother's clock. With this, you can change the weather.
So, like, in an area, or like, how? Like, what are we talking?
Yeah, it's within like a local area. It sort of slowly changes the weather. Not super slowly, but it's definitely faster than nature does. So you see here on the dial, normal clock, and then down here and underneath it, where like the pendulum is, there are like little weather symbols. He's like, just turn to one of the weather symbols. And you click the little lever on the side, and you hear a clicking start. He's like, now, about 5 minutes, it'll rain.
You ever just use that for your own benefit?
Oh, all the time. These bones get so creaky in the winter.
I got it. Okay. What are you running on that?
2,000 gold.
Okay. Let me think about that one. I'll be back.
All right. I would say it goes by quickly, but I already told you that people don't buy the expensive stuff.
Oh, yeah, I know. Especially that.
They're useful.
Would be very
So long now.
Very well.
God, there's so much gold.
Y'all gathering back together for your supper?
Yeah.
For time approaches. Oh, I will totally say, by the way, also you all got paid from
Yeah.
your job
told us.
previously. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the first time you DC'd, I was like, oh, by the way, guys.
Money.
Sick.
Well, by the way,
By the way, guys. So you all gather in your little like living area, and the chefs, Dottie and some other chefs, bring you your food direct to you. Twink returns around the time your food is being brought to you all. Dolus and Alina also arrive. You have a nice meal. Pheasant, vegetables, extra vegetables for Hush. Mashed potatoes.
Trinus?
Green beans.
At a point, be like, bonus? Can I have a bite of your pheasant?
Sure. Here.
Gotta roll for this. To see if you
he's
like roll.
developing
gonna
a
vomit?
taste for meat, a taste
he's
for
rolling
bird.
Yeah, I know. I
Oh,
was
if you like
birds are eating birds
Yeah.
again.
It's fine.
It happens.
Yeah.
He's just like,
Well,
mm-mm.
Well,
I tried.
Then suddenly tentacles explode out of his face as the seal is Agrohill awakens. No, I'm kidding.
Finally,
I tried.
meat.
I can't stop thinking about the fact that it's like, it was on a thing. It was moving. It tasted okay though.
Hush, being a vegetarian is the only thing holding back Agrohill.
you finish one steak and the world ends.
I'm one meatball away from fucking snapping.
Is there any discussion you guys want to have over dinner before you go to get your favors from Delilah?
Twink. Did you get the order forms?
I did, yes.
How hard are they to fill out?
I'll show you.
Can I get like a scale of like 1 to 10?
No.
What are the
Seems
order
really
forms
good.
for?
Oh,
Components.
I need a new spell. Well, spell component.
Oh, I need to fill one of those out as well.
What do you need? If
Sorry.
He's a pickled tentacle in a platinum jar worth at least $100.
Well, from what
You're
I've
not that
researched in the library for what I need specifically, an undead eyeball encased in a gem worth at least 150 gold pieces.
hey, we
Alina's
both
like-
need eyeballs.
Alina's like, oh, you're casting Shadow of Moyle.
Yeah.
I'll fill you out one because he's about to teach me how to do it. I'll fill you out one.
I tried using it with a normal emerald, and I hold up a little like
Like a
hexagonal,
cracked and
black-
burnt little emerald. It looks like he threw it in the fire and then hit it with a sledgehammer.
No, the gemstone.
I'm sorry, Twink. I didn't know this would happen.
Mm,
Can you fix it?
no.
Oh.
Well, at least I got 139 more of them.
I love Twink like grieving this emerald briefly. Just
Okay,
no.
Mr.
More than Mara.
Yeah, I forgot like Mara died, and you're
Yeah.
like, yeah, no, he died. No, the emeralds.
Twink is just Mr. Krabs.
The emerald wasn't ready to pass on.
That's a valid
Didn't
point.
have a choice.
You murdered that emerald.
No, yeah, here. I pass forms to both of them. Just gotta fill it out. It's pretty self-explanatory. It tells you exactly what to put.
Oh. Never mind. This is easy. Wait.
I don't know how to write.
I want to make sure that I know a pickled tentacle and an eyeball in a platinum file.
So weird.
Spell components, folks.
It's so,
So-
weird.
Any other discussion over dinner?
No, Crowd, did you say that Delilah would come and
Delilah.
get us?
No, she said to come by her study after supper.
Okay, so Hick finishes up her meal pretty quickly, and she's like, I actually need to chat with Delilah real quick, so I'm gonna go ahead of everybody.
We all need to chat with Delilah.
Well, okay, I would like to chat with her in private.
Ah, okay.
Is she gonna be there?
We'll find
Most of
out.
the time when she tells us to go somewhere, she'll be there when we, like, at the time that she says. She doesn't really wait. Do you
There's
want me
only one way to
send her
find
a
out.
message?
Regardless, I'm gonna go for a walk. Everybody enjoy your dinner. See you in a
Do
bit.
you want me to send her a message so she'll meet you there?
I'm pretty sure if I walk near her door, she'll know.
Or she'll blow you up?
As long as I don't try to open it.
Who would open a door without knocking?
The rogue.
Yeah. So yeah, I am actually gonna go to Delilah's quarters early.
All right. The rest of you enjoy your pheasants and veggies. Meanwhile, Hickory, you've been led to Delilah's quarters before,
Yep. Well,
and you've been here in the castle for a bit now. It's a little maze-like still, like I said the first time you made your way up to Delilah's quarters. So make a quick who's rolling?
Oh, I thought I was muted. Sorry.
What kind of damage I'm about to take?
I was like, you're rolling already? I didn't even tell you to yet. Yeah, make it.
an
I've been trying to
investigation.
roll two natural 20s for the past like 30 minutes.
Let's go.
I rolled a 1 and a 2 at one point in time.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yes,
Yeah, roll an intelligence check for me. See if you can how
Okay,
well
17.
you navigate. 17. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
No. I mean, it takes you a little bit, but you remember decently well. You get turned
Okay.
around maybe one time, and then you're like, wait, nope, wrong way.
Mhm.
You go back.
To be fair, the
Yep.
last time I was in Delilah's quarters, I was in a rock.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
You're aware of the outside world. Just
Yeah.
you can't get out.
Yep.
But yeah,
And so
you come up that spiral staircase, and there's that door at the end of the hallway. It's got like little bars crisscrossed across it. That was a sentence that I just. Oh my god.
Delilah?
Take like a tentative step towards the door, like Lila, and the door just. Oh,
Delilah, this won't blow me up if I enter, right? It's Hickory.
Silence.
Well, she's going to, if the door is opened enough, she's going to do everything in her power to not touch it on the way in.
You're like scooting in and scooting in, scooting in. You get to a point and you feel like your breastplate just dink the door, and then you just boom, and you're like, duh, and Delilah's just
Dang it, Delilah!
oh, it's too easy. The door swings all the way open. And swings all the way shut.
Okay.
Oh, that's ruddy fantastic. I love that. What you need? There's only one of you.
Right now, yeah.
Did
'cause-
everybody else like give up on the whole magical favors thing?
No, they're Ray got her 2 20s.
Woo!
Hickory has that moment of just like, actually, I wanted to talk to you about something. More if I might be able to give you information, or you might be able to help us with it.
Normally I would take minor offense at someone thinking they could give me information, but given the fact it wasn't a fire genie until it's already figured out, let's say I've had a slice of humble pie. What do you need?
What do you know of the entity called Agrahil?
It's an old name. One moment. And she climbs up a bookshelf and pulls something loose and just like drops down and just old aberration mentioned in a lot of the books about Croitus. Led
Okay.
some stinky cult.
Right. I assume if it was Croitus, Martin said something about something called the Mines.
That's the ones, the mines of Croitus. A lot of the information from that era was lost when the, people of Croitus sort of faded out.
Right. That's kind of why I came here. I've collected a lot of components for legend lore, and we want to figure out more because we think Agrahil's still in Hush. And by think, I mean we know.
You know.
He's taken Hush over more than once.
Oh, alright, well, lovely. Hang on. One moment. Pulls a thing out of the wall, and there's like a lever, and she pulls it down, and two of the bookshelves spin around, and there are just these bubbling, like, sieves in the wall. And she's just like, alright, fantastic. And all the light kind of dims all of a sudden. The whole room takes on a much more witchy vibe.
Oh.
Oh, don't get your knickers in a twist. God, come here.
Okay.
You said you got the things for legend lore. Come on.
Yeah. She starts
Fish
kind
out.
of unloading a lot of it. And as she's going, she's kind of explaining. And I know that legend lore usually, relies on a god or something, but what if you could tap into the timeline itself and learn from it?
If I could tap into the timeline itself, I don't think I can do that.
What if I could?
I don't think you can do that.
Want to find out?
Oh yeah, you're the weird fucky one. Right. Okay, give it your best shot, girl.
Okay. And she kind of gets it all together, and she's kind of muttering to herself. She's like, time. We need to be hyper specific here. We want to learn about Agrahil, anything that might have been lost in Croitus. I know those words are still out there somewhere, and I know you can see it.
You're like muttering all this stuff as you get everything ready. Delilah's just sitting here like, right, nodding along.
And just for best chance, as she goes to cast it, she kind of holds on to Delilah and is just like, I'm not sure if you'll see everything that I see, but we're about to find out.
Did not give you permission to touch me.
Do I have permission to touch you to see backward in time?
better work.
Okay, and I'm gonna cast Legend Lore on, I want to learn the information of Agrahill
Okay.
in the time of Croetus.
1 second. Your mind is filled very quickly with images of darkness, of void. And in that void, you sense malice. A lot of anger. And then you feel it more than you see it. The sensation of tentacles writhing. Almost like they're reaching out hungrily. A few of them brushing up against you as your mind stretches backwards. You get this sort of imagery of this creature, a mass of tentacles coming out of a gaping maw of a mouth, wrapping around it, all of them in combat with this large armored figure. They're fighting amidst starlight and space, not on ground. And then you watch as that armored warrior wins, knocks those tentacles aside, seem to almost shrink and shrivel as they are replaced with life, with the world itself. And that dark malice, that void that existed before life did, is still there, deep under slabs and tons of rock. You are taught the name, the aboleth, Agrahill. You feel it and see it, and as you sense it, you look up at this great looming beast in an underground cavern filled partway with water, tentacles reaching out for you, and then you are back.
Did you get that?
No, you just gripped onto my arm a bit tighter.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you have the magic to detect thoughts, and it's all fresh in the brain, so...
Right, you're just gonna sort of let me in there?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
What do I have
And
to
you
hide
just
from you?
immediately feel just a...
Ah,
just an overwhelming presence in your
with
head.
the dual mind, there's like an interference for a second. like almost like a mic getting too close to its speaker.
Doc and Hickory are both just like, you both of you hear Delilah in your head, just stop wriggling around, shut up. And then, all of a sudden just freaking... Ooh! That's weird.
Yeah.
Your head's pretty tangled up.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what happens when there's two people who aren't supposed to be there.
A lot of stuff going on, but regardless, let's just focus on what you wanted me to see. So, hang on. She goes up to some more books and pulls them down. What we saw seems to be the beginning of time itself. Isn't that fun?
A little ironic.
I mean, you said you wanted to go back far. I guess whoever's looking out for you listened.
Yeah.
Legends say, and she puts down a book and opens it. Before the universe, there was empty void full of dark old gods. A realm of thought and experience. And then one day, like magic, there was not nothing. There was something. There was Cogdios, the first of the current pantheon.
Right.
He went to war with the aberrations for his very existence. Along the way, other gods were born or made, and eventually he won. So our world began, so time, space, existence itself began, and so the aberrations from before the world were killed, tossed away, locked away, lost in the stars, lost in the depths of the ocean, the depths of the
Yeah, we
planet
know about the
below
one
us.
in the depths of the ocean.
Oh!
It's a weird cat squid thing. It's what
We're gonna
gave
have a very
Mara his
long
cool cloak.
conversation.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a conversation about that. But yeah. Judging by this, Agrahil was an aboleth. Sort of fucky aberration. They really like deep water. A lot of, aspirations of godhood.
And would it be able to bring physical changes to somebody if maybe a chunk of him were within it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. No,
Like-
an aboleth possessing you long enough would probably fuck up your body permanently.
Like gills? Hush has
Hush
gills.
has gills. Yeah, no. I kind of dug into your head. I kind of know.
That's fair, yeah.
So, yeah, well, all right. Well, that's bad.
Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to come to you first, because I don't know. We don't really know what to do about it, and if anybody might, it would be you.
I offered Hush a wish.
Like a
Like
Wish,
a wish. Yeah, like a wish.
Oh.
It could, while he's, trying to get his wish, offer to make it easier by sort of going in his head and getting some information out of it. And then I could, just find wherever Agrahil is and cut him out.
What
No
would
guarantees what it's going to do to Hush.
happen? Right. And there's really no way to remove him safely, is there?
I don't even know how the fuck he's in there.
Hush said he was trapped in amber. And
Aboleths hibernate. When they hibernate, they wrap themselves in a gross goo that degrades into amber.
And if he was from Croetus, and what we saw is accurate, he was in wherever it was before it hibernated?
Probably just got caught up in the gach as Agrahil was going to sleep, ended up sharing a very long dream with the thing.
Right. Maybe during the wish, don't cut it out, but if at least if we know where it is, how it's entangled, we can get it out, and it might help me and Doc too.
Might help you and Doc.
It's two beans fused into one place. I mean, I guess Doc and I are more of a time entanglement than a mind entanglement.
You asked me about splitting the two of you up once upon a time.
Right.
Told you I wasn't quite sure. Well, I wasn't sure what your little request was going to be for a magical favor, so I did some research into that. And I could split you up.
Like, now?
Yeah, like two bodies. Like I could just split you up.
How?
Ritual, some soul magics. I'd have to make a simulacra body for the other one of you. You'd be, stuck in a frail, fragile form, but you'd both be separate people, assuming you survived the encounter.
There's no way to just put us back?
Not to my knowledge. Take a lot of time magic. A lot of stuff that I am well aware of, but is very, very difficult. Without completely knowing exactly what your whole deal is, I don't think I can manage it, but if really all you're looking for is to just be two people again, can probably do that for you tomorrow.
Right.
granted, like I said, it's a little dangerous. Number one, whichever one of you goes into the simulacra is going to be a simulacra. So mine are special because I do a whole lot of special stuff to make them really tough. That, no offense, I'm not doing for anyone else.
Right.
So, body's body.
You're right.
Don't have to share a brain anymore.
Yeah. I'll think about that, but on that same topic, your library. Kalashtar, Martin, things like that.
Oh, right. Don't worry. I'll be much less busy in the coming weeks. If, next couple of days you want to come spend some time up here while I'm up here doing research, you and that little wizard girl can read away to your heart's content, as long as you stay fucking quiet and don't bother me.
We won't. Thank you, Delilah. Oh, the shields, are they...
Oh yeah, no, your shield's all kit and caboose together.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you for this information and a very interesting offer. I hope that maybe some of the information on Agrahil is useful.
Oh, very much. I was wondering why I couldn't talk to Hush long range for a while, and I thought it was Martin.
Do you think
I'm
Agrahil
not
was...
so sure. I don't know, it was just too convenient that the moment I got rid of Martin, suddenly I could talk to Hush again.
Yeah.
Sure, it would be easy to write it off as, oh yeah, it was Martin, but number one, Martin wasn't here the whole time.
Right.
Two, just, like I said, it's just too easy.
And if something is in its head, because I tried to connect to Hush's mind before with the Kalashtar link while he was with Agrahil, and it just directed straight to Hush instead.
Yeah, something that strong totally could, keep you from getting in its head or put you in a different head.
Right. Well, I'm sorry for coming so early. I just wanted to make sure that information stayed quiet because Hush doesn't know. And we're not sure if we want him to.
Take a seat. I've got to do a lot of prep work now.
Okay.
Might have to, have an astral projected battle with the disembodied spirit of a aboleth. So, it's about to be a very fun evening.
Right.
And, two other Delilahs appear on, other bookshelves and are pulling things loose as she sits down and starts reading and writing stuff down.
And Hicks
The rest of you.
Yep.
Finish your dinner. What are you gonna do?
Go to Delilah.
Okay, you all go to Delilah.
I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm going to bed.
Drink.
Fuck your wish stuff.
Twig, you hold my hand when we go to Delilah.
Would you hold my hand?
Could you hold my hand when we go to Delilah?
Don't ever ask me that again.
Never asked you that.
Dolus knows the way,
Yep.
because he was not in the stone when he was taken to Delilah's study.
Yeah.
All right.
Hush, as much as you've worked with Delilah, you have not been to her study, so you do not know. You all follow as he confidently walks. It feels like a weird zigzag through the castle, and then you go up multiple different spiral staircases at different levels until finally you are walking up and you get to the top of one of these staircases, and it is just a short hallway to a door.
It's like the walk is getting annoying. It's just it's a pain. Imagine walking here in chains. Anyways.
Yeah, get to the
Crickets.
top of the stairs. There's just that closed door at the end of the hallway.
Who's in chain?
Me.
Oh, you had to walk in chains?
Yes, I was arrested.
Why didn't you float?
I I was arrested. I mean, I guess they didn't want me to float.
I was kidding.
Oh. Ha ha.
Awkward laughter fills the room.
Anyway.
Beaming.
Yeah, you guys are in the hallway in front of Delilah's.
I'll just open the door.
You start opening the door. There is a flash of light and a loud bang. There's a moment of terror as you're all like, I died! The light fades away and Delilah just...
Okay, that is kind of funny.
died.
That's actually kind of funny.
Nice.
That is a good one.
Hello!
Hello.
Welcome in. She like waves away to other Delilahs who just vanish into those prism-y doorways.
Oh, where are they going?
And off to do other work, other places.
Are you like the original one?
It's a very loaded question.
Oh, I didn't think it would be.
Also, how would you know that you're talking to a Delilah who is the original one if we're all connected? Because we all are. I see through all of their eyes.
That's why I asked.
I mean, I wouldn't know if I was the original Delilah either. There are like 13 of me, and there have been several others who have come and gone. Maybe the original Delilah died a long time ago.
That's
That is a
terrifying.
horrifying thought.
It's terrifying.
I don't know. Okay.
The life you choose to live.
Yeah, I've read about some magic like that. It's actually pretty cool.
I think it's pretty cool. There's a reason I do it.
Anyways.
It's also very efficient. I get so many meetings in. It's also why everyone is like aware of me everywhere and also scared of me. You never know when I'm going to show up or when multiple of me are going to show up.
Does it ever mess with your wife?
With Ardlin, no. No, Ardlin likes me, regardless of the me's.
Does she know which one's you?
I literally just said maybe I don't even know which one is me. How the
But
fuck
do you
would
think
Ardlin know
she
which one?
knows? Like, do you think that she, in her heart of hearts...
Delilah, we're not stupid. We know that you know which one is the real one.
No, this is not the original me. You've never met the original me, you'll never meet the original me.
That's what I figured.
Is she just
No
kept
one
in like a
does.
vault where she's permanently safe forever?
No, she sits at home with her wife.
Oh!
I sit at home with my wife. I'm there now.
Tell her we
I'm
say
just also
hi.
here. No, I'm not going to tell her you say hi.
I'm gonna send a message to Art. No, I'm kidding.
I'll remember that the next time I go to save her life.
I'll end you.
So, business.
Right. Business. Let's do this in order, top to bottom, shall we? This one already offered them their wishes, got their little shit sorted out, so it's all fine. Do we want to do Twink? What do you want?
I mean, we're pretty
We're pretty set with all the material.
we're pretty
like
square.
Ravenloft negotiations. All right, fantastic.
Yeah, we're pretty square.
Small bird.
Is there a way to find Raiden?
Who to fuck is Raiden?
Sort of my dad, not really my dad. He's...
You mind if I just get up in your brain real quick?
Yeah, kind of look towards Dolus.
It shouldn't hurt you.
Okay, sure.
Immediately, just this overwhelming presence in your mind again. It feels like you ever walk up next to somebody who you think is gonna be like shorter from a distance, and then as you walk up, you realize that they are like significantly taller than you thought, and you're just like, oh my, wow, big. That's how it feels inside your brain as Delilah is suddenly there. It's just so much more than you expected. And then it's gone immediately. Like feels like an eon, but it takes less than a second. And then she just, oh, all right. He's handsome. Good dad. Good job. I get good job. You didn't have a choice in that. You didn't have any choice in that. All right, fantastic. Let's see here. And she goes over to one of those like bubbling little plinths. It's like snaps her fingers and something from her desk flies over.
Maya's people have been looking for him. They said that found somebody who fits his description a few weeks ago.
Okay, all right. Dragon lost. That narrows it down. That will make this way easier. And she snaps, and another thing comes over. Da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum. What's there's something of significance that he gave you that you have on you?
Hand her the mask.
She takes the mask. She's just like, fantastic, awesome. She just drops it in the water, just and the water immediately changes from clear to this bright, like rolling blue. You ever seen fountains at night when all of the lights go on inside of them? Yeah. It's like that. She's like, all right, just shove your head in.
Huh?
Yeah, just shove your fucking head in.
Oh, okay.
It'll be fine, don't worry. You like go to lean your head in. She puts her hand gently on the back of your head, and you're like, "What?" And she's just like, "Just like kick me if you start to, lose oxygen." Just boom, like your head down into the.
If she starts to what?
Don't worry, she's fine. Like holding Lotus's head under the water. Lotus, from your perspective, you hit the water and you are immediately like floating in just this ethereal, dimly lit space. It's like in the deep ocean when all you see is tiny little particulates floating past you. You almost have like a moment of like, whoa, and there is this sensation of you are underwater, so you're like, and then you are standing on a cliffside. Very sort of similar cliffside to the last time anyone tried to look at Raiden. It's one of those tropical, like, trees growing up all over it. And kind of glance around. You turn, and sure enough, sitting there by a campfire, as the sun is setting in the distance, sharpening his sword, is Raiden.
Kind of instinctively open my mouth to speak.
The sensation of water coming into your mouth meets you.
Am I able
Close
to,
it.
like, will myself to walk forwards?
Yeah, I mean, you can just move around.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna walk forwards, try and take in as much of the environment and the surroundings as I'm able to.
Okay, for me, just make a survival check.
Survival 23.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah, it's really easy for you to sort of take everything in. You're obviously very good at taking in locations as is. And so you really take the moment, study it, all of the bushes and trees and everything. You look at all of the other islands nearby for any of their major landmarks. You see a couple of strangely shaped plinths like in the distance that you're like, okay. Then you turn back, and he's just there, sharpening the sword quietly, picks it up, sinks it into the ground, cracks his neck, kind of sits there, kicks the fire a bit. He looks tired. He looks like he's been going for a couple of days, maybe a few weeks. He's just bags under his eyes, sort of a sink in his shoulders. And And then there's a moment where he sits up and he looks in your direction. And he kind of perks up a bit and he goes, "There you are." And you have this sense of, like, confused joy fill you. As you're like, "Oh my god, he sees me?" He goes, "I was wondering when you'd get back." And then behind you, you hear a very familiar voice go, "Probably more complicated than we thought it would be." And you turn back and look yourself dead in the face. And your lungs are burning from holding your breath. Your little gasps of air here and there compromising you.
I just kind of, my hand reaches up and I just grab Delilah.
You immediately are just, it feels like you're ripped through that entire space you had been in before, slowly floating through in an instant as your head is pulled up from this thing and you like air in and then cough some water out, and Delilah's immediately just patting your back, just, "All right, that's fine, breathe through the nose, and then just cough it all out through the mouth. Don't breathe through your mouth, just more water."
Between coughs, just like, "She's there. The other me found him."
What?
Oh.
He's on the cliffside, like last time, but the other me is there.
Well, that's
what's
not
happening.
Nothing was happening. I don't know if Raiden even knows.
Feel like I've given a glimpse at some dark knowledge I didn't expect to be witnessed. Reaches into the, like, thing and pulls the mask out, and all the lights of the water die immediately. She just, like, shakes it off. Awkwardly hands it back to you.
Did he look like he was in any sort of danger?
He looked tired. But that's all. I'm thank you. I'm gonna go tell Maya.
Delilah.
How about you just wait here a moment and sit? You're probably pretty lightheaded after that. It felt like a moment to you, but for everybody outside, Lotus's head was under there for like a minute and a half. It's astral projecting when you don't know how to astral project. It'll really kick your ass. Okay. She like directs you to a little cushioned seat. Yes, Hickory, what were you gonna say?
My favor, I don't want them to lose their only family they have left. Pull them out.
Okay. Pull what out?
Raiden, get him out of there. Get him away.
Oh, teleport him here right now.
They don't...
Alright, I mean, fuck it, I can try. Lotus, please let me access your brain again. Again, that presence appears. And now in your sort of compromised state, also, you feel just like an exhaustion sort of hitting you as this presence enters your mind and exits again. You are definitely going to be laid up for a solid chunk of time recovering from this. All right, well, Teleporting random ginger man I don't know on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. There is sort of prism effect appears in the air, like shattering glass or a gemstone, and through it there's sort of like a refracted image for a few moments of Raiden appearing almost like a hologram that is glitching out of existence before it just shite.
What happened?
Didn't work. I don't know him well enough. He's got defenses up against it. He's in some location where the magic's all fucky. Could be like a million, really.
Damn it.
Teleporting myself is really easy, especially when I'm going someplace I know. Teleporting someone else to me from far away that I don't know in a location I don't. It's a lot more of a toss-up.
He was able to completely cut communication from when we were in like a meta plane.
He severed.
What?
Run that
Your
back
dad's
again.
pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, he kind of fought everything at one point in time.
He was one of those Vecnost fighting fuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure as shit not going to be able to teleport him unless I'm, like, there. Don't get me wrong. If I had eyes on him, I'd be able to wipe the floor with him. But, you know, far away. See you chuckling over there in the corner, you little gnome bastard. You little gnome.
It's funny. Like you just said you could obliterate their father.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that insensitive?
A little bit.
My bad. I didn't really like my...
At least he'll probably stand a chance in a fight. Pretty solid one.
Here's the thing, though. He probably is definitely aware that someone just tried to teleport him, especially if he set up ways to not be teleported.
Exactly, so now he's on guard.
The fact that I managed to get him at all is astounding.
You're good at what you do?
Don't butter me up. Also, that was your favor. Say goodbye to your simulacral body.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm fucking with you. I tried to teleport someone and failed. I'm not an absolute cunt.
So do you think that he was the reason that you failed? Do you think it would have worked had he not?
I mean, had he not known previously that people were trying to watch him or move him and set up defenses against it, then yeah, probably I could have gotten him. I mean, you could name me someone right now, and I might be able to get them.
Parlashna had tried to keep watch of him, but eventually he didn't like that and would sever it.
He's definitely going to be hard to watch. I mean, well, he had the ability to give us these, and I'll pull out my mask, which protects against scrying.
Ooh.
So,
Yeah, that's a good one.
yeah.
As soon as you find him again, you should bring him back here. I want to have a word.
Okay.
I need to break. Actually, could one of you lend me one of your masks?
I'll hand mine.
I can't guarantee, like, as she's about to take it, instead of pulling it out of your hand, she, like, stops her. She's like, I can't guarantee when you'll get it back, or if it'll be functional when you do.
Hey, you don't need to do that. It's fine.
You sure?
Fairmont made the mask.
Fairmont made the mask. That old son of a bitch.
Yeah, just ask him about it.
Yeah, no, I'll just bother him about it then. We should check up on him. Fairmont, your mountains, your elf. Do you want me to try and look for your elf while we're looking for people?
Archibald. I was like, I was lagging a solid bit there.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
was
the heck?
like, Delilah, I think
I was
you were
thinking
there.
of Holofina.
I was thinking of Fina. I was thinking of socks. I was thinking of socks before I got to Archibald.
Little elf that got kidnapped that you guys were like, hey, maybe we can find him.
I mean, I'm not sure. We've seen him before, but I don't think we would be able to find out where he is.
I mean, I've met that one before.
Maybe you could teleport him here?
Oh, I don't think that's going to be possible.
Yeah, probably not.
Also, I'm pretty sure that he would like, if he's jumpy, as you guys said, and he's been tortured for like 2 months.
And being close to Delilah, he would destroy this island. Like, this whole continent would just be gone.
Oh yeah, he's the motherfucker who can just steal magic.
And amplify it.
We do not want him in the same room as me.
No.
We might not want him within a mile of me. Oh
Well,
god, imagine meteor
Regardless,
swarm.
would you be able to find him?
Yeah, sure. One sec. You have anything of his?
I do. I have a sketchbook. I pull out a sketchbook.
Is
All right,
it a
that'll
little
work.
crispy right now?
Everything on Lotus is a little bit crispy.
Don't worry about it. And
Good
Delilah
quote.
asks over it, and she's just like, all right, waterproof, and just throws it into the plinth. Whose turn is it? Don't really have to dunk one of you.
All right, I'll
Fine.
go.
What if I went in?
No, don't worry about it, Hush. Number one, you don't know him personally, so it might be a rough time.
I just don't want anybody to drown.
I'm not gonna let anyone drown as much as I might want to. She's like helping Twink up onto a stool as much as I might want to.
Just like,
The Twink was walking. It was the fact that Twink was
Delilah, that's not even the plinth. That's just a bucket of water.
She's fine, don't worry about it. Yeah, no, so she just tips you over into the plinth. Same thing to you. She's like, remember, if you feel like you're drowning, just tap me, kick me.
For you to remember, I can hold my breath for like 4 minutes.
Okay. Twink. That same sensation over you with that, like, damn it, we're letting Twink get information that the rest of the party's not getting again.
Nobody
Fuck.
realized.
I didn't know Archibald well enough to do this argument.
Anyways, yeah, so this like dark space with little motes of light drifting past you, again, like the deep ocean, just little particulate. There's a little bit of a sensation, and you are in a dark room. Different than the last time anybody saw Archibald in the dark room. It is furnished, this one. There are tables and chairs. There's a cot in the corner. Door, still made of some sort of sealed up stone with runes scrawled across it. Sitting at the table, sort of almost emaciated. All the hair off his head has just been shaven off. And got his arms kind of like crossed. He's just kind of sitting there, tapping a wooden cup onto the table. He's got a couple of scars that weren't there before on his arms and his face. His clothes are decently clean. Probably a fresher set. It's Archibald sitting there, tapping away.
I'm gonna look at the runestones on the door, try to get an idea as to what type of enchantment's on it.
It's not a language you recognize. Just make an Arcana check.
I can comprehend languages too.
True.
Arcana check is 24.
24. Okay. You managed to like keep track of what the runes are and their shapes in relation to each other in your mind. Like you get a good picture of it in your head. You hold on to it. If you want to try and cast comprehend languages, go ahead.
Yep, I will.
As you do that, I would like you to make a concentration check.
Against?
Just a constant, like just the
Okay.
the
It's a,
tenor,
all right.
just a
just a-
pass fail.
Just a save is what you're saying.
Yes.
Oh, that was really good, actually. 25.
Okay. You know, you managed to cast comprehend languages, and the runes sort of blur together into just it's actually very similar to the anti-magic that you have helped make with the Empire, just in a language you don't really recognize, of just words like block, deter, seal, all of them like linked together, some kind of magical paint. Realistically, as you're looking at it, you're like, you give me 5 minutes with this door, it never works.
Gotcha.
And you feel your lungs start to feel a little bit of strain.
And it's dark room, no windows, nothing.
Mm-mm. I will say, with your knowledge of Arcana, your previous role, you would recognize that you're astral projecting and probably move a decent distance away from your target. But you also know that moving away from your target means what you see will get less accurate as you go.
Okay. I mean, I'll at this point, I've gathered what I can. I'm going to move as much as I can.
Okay, so you float your way out the door, and you are met immediately by a person walking by and through you as you walk out the door. And make a con save for me.
Dude, I just rolled back-to-back 18s on those. That's 25 again.
Oh, yeah. You are. It's not super busy. It's not like a city busy, but there are a lot of people walking by this little area that you're in. You look, there are scaffolds built up and around all sorts of over the place. As you're looking around, everything gets foggy at the edges of your. It's like the fog of war effect in like
Right.
RTS video games.
Okay.
You just can't see a certain distance away. And you move along. There's all of these scaffolds built. And you get the sense there's not a lot of light wherever you are, which doesn't shock you a lot because, you know, it's evening where you are.
Okay.
But it is definitely darker than like twilight here, wherever it is. So it is definitely no sunlight here currently. And you're sort of peeking around and getting views.
Can I make an investigation check just for any kind of...
Yes, go right ahead.
Any kind of whatever I can glean off this for where we are. That's a 24.
24. The stone that you are standing on is remarkably similar to the stone in Pietro's cave.
Got it.
And then suddenly, your lungs are really straining at this point.
Yeah, nope, that's gonna be it for me. I'll tap out.
You tap, and you're still standing there for a moment. You tap again. You have a brief moment of like, oh fuck, and then just you're pulled back out. That same sort of ripping sensation.
Hickory is like standing with her hand on the railing, just like, okay, cool. If you did it again and she didn't do it, then, well, actually, she's way stronger than me, so you would have just died, Twink.
Patting you on the back, just, all right, let it out. Come on. In through the nose, remember. Don't worry, I was just fucking with you.
Yeah, I know, you can't kill me. You owe me one. I'm pretty sure Archibald is in Ravenloft.
Oh, yeah, you know, half a continent. That really fucking narrows it down.
No, like the mountain itself.
Oh, he's like under the mountains. Okay.
Is
Yeah, that
it?
really fucking narrows it down.
It does when you think about it from a world perspective.
You know, that's actually true. Relatively, that is a lot smaller of an area to search.
Twink?
Yeah.
Isn't what Fairmont looking for in Ravenloft?
Yep.
In the mountain?
He was in the mountain when I last cried on him.
Should we warn him? At
Yeah,
least to
probably.
keep an eye out.
So your Starloss are hanging out in the same place that Fairmont's looking for the Aeon engine.
Which means they're probably at the Aeon engine.
Oh, don't tell me those fucksticks got their hands on the most powerful magical forge known to existence.
Well, we should definitely warn Fairmont since he's the only one who knows how to activate it.
All right, I'm on it. Hang on.
Maybe even teleport him here.
She has a moment where she vroom. Fairmont, you fuck. So, apparently the Starlost are holding Archibald under Ravenloft. Might be at the engine. Are you alright? Should I bring you here? Delilah. And there's
Is that where Hutch fucking learned it?
Yeah.
Is that-
100%.
See, she does it too.
We didn't. Actually, we probably did hear that.
Yeah, no, she says hers out loud.
Okay.
No, she
I'm
does it
also
too.
going
Yes.
to take the opportunity to send a message to Maya.
Go right ahead. I got my fingies ready.
Hey Maya, I know you probably found someone like Raiden, but please be careful. He's with the other me. That's all.
6 left. Okay.
That's fine.
Alright, cool.
Who responds first?
Maya responds first, just
Uh-oh.
the other you? Like the one who almost stabbed out my eye? Oh, that's heavy. Wow. Your dad and other you? Okay, I'll be... Still hasn't wrapped her head around the word
No.
limit.
No.
Then Delilah kind of reacts, and she's just like, oh. Interesting. Fairmont said, actually found out that exact thing last night. Really glad I'm the last person to always fucking find things. I mean, I guess he can't cast. Be nice if the greatest artificer in the world made me like a sending stone to talk to him or some shite, I guess.
Wait.
Should you bring him here?
She's like, alright, I guess, I'll offer to teleport him here. And she, sure enough, sends another message offering to teleport him right into her study. It's like, this is not an opportunity many people get. No one gets to teleport right into my study. Come on, Fairmont. This will be great. Long pause, and then she's just like, he said something about, I've almost got it. I'll let you know, which I don't understand how he thinks he's going to let me know. He has no way of communicating with me if I don't reach out first.
He always says
Hey,
that.
tell him that Twink said that Martin knows, and that he has other things that are more important.
All right, fuck it. Sends another message, those exact words, and then also just like, how dare you turn down the offer to teleport into my study?
And you still don't know how to let me know.
And how are you going to let me know? Silence again for a bit, and then just... He says, oh, that's bad, but also good. Is Twink all right? Wait, Martin? Why is Martin there? And then he said, you'll know when you know, which doesn't fucking clarify anything to me.
I should have known better.
Daft bastard.
Miss him.
Do you think the engine's
Wait.
gonna blow up the mountain when it turns on? Because the last time we're told you'll know when you know, something blew up.
What if
Oh yeah,
I
did that.
scry on him You teleport me to him, I grab him, you teleport us back.
I mean, that could work. Cool.
I really don't think we should leave him there as he the one. being
Go,
able
I'm
to-
ready
Yeah.
to do it.
Oh, so Dolus, what's your favorite?
I pull out the mirror. And
pull out the
Fairmont
mirror.
appears on it.
Fairmont appears on it. He is like crouched behind some crates.
Oh, he's like there.
What the?
Oh,
Okay,
look, he's
fuck it.
stealthing.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. Twink, there is that. Vroom, you are like, feel like you're inside a crystal for a moment. Like you're trapped in a prism. She cast imprisonment on you. No, I'm kidding.
That's how it feels, motherfucker!
You are just standing next to Fairmont, who you still have the mirror. So you are looking at yourself standing next to Fairmont, looking at yourself standing next to Fairmont. Ad infinitum.
What the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck?
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh shit! He
motherfucker.
covers your mouth immediately. They can hear us. He like looks over. Oh, they heard us. Oh, they're coming. Oh, this is
Okay,
bad.
we
Twink,
gotta go now.
Twink, we're gonna die together, and that's
Grab
okay.
him.
He pulls you into like a hug as you grab him,
Don't
And
hug me.
that's
Like, what the
okay.
fuck?
and then just vroom, you are both just vroom, in the middle of Delilah's study. He's like, "It's all right, Twink. It's okay. It's okay. Just nest
Hi,
on him.
Fairmont.
You don't have
Off
to
of me.
watch. You don't have to watch. It's fine."
Hi,
Get off me.
Fairmont.
Oh, hello!
Fairmont.
He like lets you go as he stands up. Hi. Good to see you all.
You did
Delilah.
fuck. You're the only one that knows how to use that engine. What if you got caught?
I wasn't gonna get caught. I was being very sneaky and quiet until someone showed up and shocked me.
I run up and hug him.
Oh, hello, Hush. Good to see you.
I'm taller now.
I was right there, Twink. Right
That's
outside
fine.
the door.
But you can't be the one that gets caught.
Fair.
So what
I'm
were
also the
you-
one who's most likely to blow it up. Which is what I was gonna do. Which is why I have these. He just pulls out fucking bombs. Like just bundles of dynamite. Delilah's like, don't pull those out in my fucking office.
Let's put those down.
Right.
Come on, Grandpa.
Good to see you all again.
Those bombs down.
Hi.
Come on, Grandpa, put the gun down.
Fairmont, let's put them down.
How's everything been? How's the coup? I mean, we're here, so I assume all went well.
Mara died.
I'm taller now.
Oh. Oh.
We also killed Drayden.
Oh. Who?
The person that was, they were inhabited by Noxus.
I was
Oh.
25. I was 25.
I only have so many O's in me. Please stop.
Anyways, the coup's fine. Matthias is back to being king. Archibald is at the engine.
Oh.
Raiden is with the other version of Lotus. We don't think he knows.
This is a fine fucking mess.
You need to go to the Autumn Forest and take care of them.
Can I have like a snack first? I'm
Yeah,
famished.
yeah,
I've only
yeah.
had jerky for
Scotch.
no
Awesome.
hush, something substance.
Awesome
Thank you.
bread
Though.
roll.
He takes the butterscotch. He's like, I'll eat it later.
Okay.
Eating the bread roll. I've been surviving off of rations and cave rats for like a week.
Eat rats.
I'll like pull out parts of my mess kit and then I'll like get like a platter or like a plate and then I'll cast a spell, create food and water, and give him like a nice like
Oh, I
steak
could kiss
dinner.
you. I could kiss you.
Please don't.
He's been eating rats.
He just keeps eating. Delilah's like, honestly, this was a lot more eventful than I thought this evening in my office was going to be. I thought you were all going to ask for like magical trinkets or doodads, and instead have revealed several dark secrets and it saved Fairmont's life, apparently.
Delilah, I literally have the hands of time ingrained into my body.
All right, maybe my expectations were a little low. What about you, Big Bird? What do you want?
Big bird.
Big bird.
He's not going to be helpful
Oh.
for a hot minute. She like gestures to Fairmont, who's just like ripping into
Feral.
food. Yeah,
Might
might as well get you yours while we're at it.
I was going to ask if you could get me into contact with Kylie.
Right, your little wizard witch girl talked to me earlier about the elemental planes and balance and stuff. Something about you're going to make sure you can ask a question and try and give me the best I can. She actually managed to talk to me without you turning into a blubbery mess. I'm very proud of her.
Well, that's good.
So, in that respect, she pulls out just these crystals. It is aerite.
Huh?
It's aerite. The stuff you've seen before from Fairmont.
Oh,
The elemental crystals.
yeah, okay.
Fantastic.
I thought you were asking it's air, comma, right?
No, and she hands you
I
she
guess.
hands you one of the like clear crystals. She goes, "Take that."
Okay.
The moment you grab it, it turns that like turquoise green of Kaeli, and she's like, "All right, give it back."
Okay.
Takes it from you, and she like puts it in a mortar and pestle, and just really quickly just. Oh, ow! This is harder than it looks. And she just snaps her finger, and the mortar and pestle starts doing it on its own. She's like, "Ooh,
Why didn't you do that from the beginning?
fuck manual labor." I don't know, because you see, it's a normal thing that I do with non-super rough ingredients. Think about it.
It's fair. Yeah.
You guys just sit there as this mortar and pestle just grinds up this crystal, and she's like, "So your genie.
Yeah.
This will be fun. You want to talk to her though, right? You don't want to just see her,
Yeah.
right?
Do
So
you
you
know
don't.
anything about the fact that she used to be giving me magics and then the elemental plane of air was disconnected and now I am the source of my magic? Do you know why that would be? I also am able to edit myself and like I spawn another finger at will, really. I don't know if that's part of that. It sort of just started around the same time, so sort of unclear.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm busy for like a week, and all of you have so much.
Oh, this has been going on for a long time.
We will have to have several conversations before you leave. You don't happen to have something for the genie, do you?
So, what did you say?
Something from the genie that she gave you, or attached, or is connected to?
Take my ring off.
Oh my god, she proposed.
No.
Bold. Takes the ring.
Vessel.
Oh! Interesting. Well, I'm not going to be able to drown you like the others because you have to talk. So I'm sorry, that's not what I meant. She like gestures at Twink and Lotus. No, I wasn't going to drown. Gestures at Lotus specifically. I wasn't going to drown you. Anyways, goes over the plinth, throws the ring in, dumps the mortar and pestle in. Don't worry, give me a moment. Casting a spell over it all. Holds out like a potion vial, and a bunch of the mist comes up and goes right into the vial, and it becomes this swirly cloud of. It looks like smoke at first, and then it's definitely liquid. Just hands it to you, goes. Bottoms up. You'll get like 3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
But actually, the planes are a little fucky. You might get less than 3 minutes. You'll get time.
Why do I always have to drink things? Just immediately go for it.
You just chug it. She's like, "Oh, by the way, I hope you didn't eat any guinea fowl in the last like 2 hours, because otherwise
Why?
you're gonna just really not be happy."
I hate
Also,
it.
there's a place. Also, there's a place called Guinea in Starloss.
Look, man, the word "the" originates from Latin. We don't need to get into this. Yeah, you're like, "I hate," and then you are standing in the middle of that palace.
I look around.
You look around in like confusion. Like, and the room is empty. It would seem.
Kylie.
There's like a moment of quiet, and then you hear a few little pit pads as of like feet quickly approaching. You turn back, and you're like, it's weird. Kylie doesn't walk, and you turn back, and there's a cat.
Yeah,
Just comes trotting up to you.
figured. Oh, shoes. Shoes. Where's
Runs
Kylie?
along your leg.
Okay. Really strapped for time.
Looks up at you. And you just hear another voice. Just, oh, shoes, darling. What is it?
Kylie.
Around the corner, and you're like, Kylie, just what it? Oh, Delilah.
Yes. Hello. Oh,
Immediately,
so nice to
just
see you.
boom, next to you, just like has your face in her hands. Just Delilah.
Yes. Hello.
Oh, it's
I-
been so long. Pulling you into a hug.
Oh, thank you. I'll hug her back. I don't have much time. I'm under an effect of some magic from Delilah in Newbold.
Oh, Delilah.
Yes.
The bitchy one. Yes.
What
All right.
happened?
Oh, what happened? Oh, so much. Well, the plane's in turmoil. The one who's not your little sister is slowly waging war on us through portals from Dragonlost. She has made several attempts on both my life and the life of Nyx, as well as several other members of your village.
Okay.
I have a cat now.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
Your arm. Show me your arm.
I show her my arm, and it
She
looks.
grabs it, and that sigil that you have made like vanish previously, like tattoo, reappears.
I'll
She goes,
make my arm look like and be back to normal. and
is
grow.
Lotus all right?
Lotus is fine.
But it happened then, because you
Yes.
have this.
Yes.
Just let's go. Okay. Oh, you wouldn't believe decades of waiting for you and this bird girl to show up so that you could be my warlock.
What's
and
been
then she
happening?
could die and I could bring her back. Ugh.
What's been happening to me? Why am I making my own magic now? How?
Complicated. What do you want me
okay.
to say, Dolus? It's complicated.
What do you mean? It's. I mean, did you do something to me?
No, you're fine. I haven't done anything to you. You're just blooming into the, person you were always gonna be.
And who is that?
It is my warlock. My boy.
Okay.
Which ruffles your hair.
What am I? Why can I edit myself? And I again.
You're
show-
getting more of my magic. You're getting more like me.
Is that something you can do?
Can I change myself? She just boom, is suddenly just you, just sitting next to you. Just yes, of course I can change myself. You've seen me do it plenty. I mean, normally I just put on accessories and clothes, but yeah. No, genies were spirits. We pick our forms. I can be anything, any size, shape, gender, creature. I'm within
So
reason.
you-
Yeah, it's all me.
Okay. That clears
she's-
up some.
Boom, like back into her normal form.
Am I turning into a genie?
Long and short of it. Kinda.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I have much time left.
As long as you're safe.
Trying.
Just stay away from here. Stay away from the elemental plane of air. Stay away from the portals and Dragonlost. Let me handle this. I am.
No,
I'm sorry.
no, we're coming.
No, you do not.
Thank you for everything.
I am Kaeli, the cutting wind. I am the strongest of the three genie lords. I am your patron, and I am telling you to stay away. And the pain in your arm appears again for the first time in months.
I grip my fist as the magic of the potion that I drank starts to fade away. You are Kaeli, the cutting wind, and I am your champion, and I will come to your side.
Dolus, you don't understand. I need you to. And then you are. You were just back standing there. To everybody in the room, it looked like Dolus drank that and then just had the wildest drug trip. Like he just stared into the distance and was mumbling to himself.
Oh. God.
Oh, is it you? Are you back? Forge a sentence. Use words.
What? Yes, I'm back. Thank you.
I don't know. That all might still just be random mumbling. Say like a.
Mumbling.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Stretch my arm. Oh, God.
You don't really look okay.
I mean, you didn't look very okay after you almost drowned in that pool over there.
Didn't drown. I wasn't gonna let him drown.
Okay, well, I tried to cram in as many questions as I could into a short period of time. Apparently, the other Lotus has waged war on the elemental plane of air through portals and Dragonlost, and has made multiple attempts on Nyx's life as well as Kaeli's. She said that me becoming the source of my own magic and being able to alter myself are all parts of her, me becoming more like her and becoming more attuned to her. And then I asked her if I am becoming a genie, and she said kind of, and made a pose like this. And so that's that. And then she told me not to come, of which I'm getting really tired of people telling me not to come. Help.
This was another loaded emotional conversation I wasn't ready to enable. Awesome.
Thank you, Delilah. Where's
hey. Oh, right. Check under your tongue. That's the ring.
Oh. Hush, can you clean this? Prestidigitation.
I can practice floating as well.
You don't need to.
You presto and
To
float a
practice.
little.
You told me to practice.
Okay.
All right.
A little bit.
Put it back on.
Fairmont.
Shoes is fine too, by the way.
Oh, is she bigger now?
Was she bigger?
Yeah, she was bigger.
Yeah. Kylie's been taking care of her.
That's good.
Fantastic. All right. Well, I think that brings us down to our last gentleman who needs his favor, and then apparently we have to start dealing with the ramifications of the Aeon engine and fucking Snacks McGee over here, and Fairmont's like mostly done with his plate at this point. So let's get it wrapped up, shall we? And she like gives a knowing look to Hickory. Kneels down in front of you. Hush. You get the strangest feeling I know what you're going to ask me.
Really?
Just ask anyways.
Is it possible to bring back somebody who died 1,000 years ago?
With normal resurrection magic, no. It's not. No cleric, priest, ritual man alive. Any level of restoration magic would be able to bring back someone who died 1,000 years.
Okay.
But I'm not a cleric or a ritual man, and I don't have normal magic. So, one mom, right?
Wait.
Just like freezes mid-stretch, just waiting.
No.
No?
No?
I'm offering to use like the Big Bang Pazoo spell, the spell that like the spell. Hush.
Pazoo.
A part of me wish you would have said no. I don't know why. I want to find Martin and find out everything.
Hush, you don't have to waste your wish on that. I'm already searching for that gut-wrenching little fuck.
I would love to bring my mom back. But I left this world 1,000 years ago, and I don't want her to see it the way it is now. I was thinking about it for a long time, and that's the only wish I thought of, was to bring her back, but now, I'm not so sure. Can you help me float?
What?
Dolus woke up one morning and was able to float.
Delilah just eyes left, right, like trying to avoid Delilah's gaze.
Yeah, Dolus is also apparently turned into a wind genie. Can I? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can make you. I just hear about to have a big emotional moment with you and bring back your mother who died 1,000 years. I'm like emotionally compromised now, Hush.
I'm sorry.
I was all geared up for this big sort of moment with you, where it was like I was gonna put a hand on your shoulder and say you deserve this, and I was gonna use the spell of all spells that I might just lose if I use.
I think if I was 2 years younger, I would have went through with it. But
You mean yesterday? You mean last week? You mean last week?
yeah. But I don't think she would want to be brought back at a time like this.
Conversation has been a fucking series of ups and downs, that none of which I comprehended or expected or wanted. Yes, I can make you float. Fuck. God. Oh.
Can you make? I want to float. I want to float. I want to float. I want to be able to float.
Big Bird, can you float briefly so that I may have an example of the sort of ability that Hush wishes to use?
Sure.
Is this a dumb wish? Like, say this to Lotus. Is this a dumb? Is this bad?
I specifically, I take in a deep breath and then just rise.
She reaches out and grabs you, and she does the like 0G spin that people have done before. Alright, fuck it. One
I
moment.
let go of
Hush,
my float and smash onto the ground.
Hush, could you cover your ears real quick?
Okay.
Come on. Yeah, so spoiler alert for everybody, the room talked to Hickory about it, told me about the whole Agra Hill thing. I might just be ripping an aboleth out of this boy right now. So I don't know what's gonna happen, be ready. Anyways, she takes Hush's head and she's like, alright, come here, boy. You can uncover your ears.
Why did I cover my ears?
Don't worry about it. Anyways, she just boom, like grabs your head.
Preparing an Eldritch Blast, I guess.
I need you to just relax.
Okay.
I gotta sort of go in and mess with magic inside your body, so I just need you to relax and open up, okay, Hush?
Will this help me float?
Don't you worry, I got you, bud.
Shouldn't you go into my feet?
Don't you worry, I got you, bud.
Okay.
Alright, just let me know when you're ready.
Detenses. All right, I'm ready.
You guys watch as Delilah's palm lights up, and then her hand almost like magnet locks to Hush's head, just like and there is an audible like in the air that permeates around all of you. the lights in the room, the magically flickering fire and crystals all start to sort of dim. And you all watch as Hush's mouth opens. And you just hear...
So maybe this
Fairmont
was-
stops in the middle of his eating and he's just like, oh, what the fuck?
Fairmont was here.
Okay, so maybe this wasn't my best idea, but I thought that maybe Delilah should know, and then
I mean, to be fair, this wasn't your idea.
that's fair.
Delilah closes her eyes, then she opens them, and it's like the finale of fucking The Last Airbender with the chi bending gleam right down into Hush's face. She holds his head back. He's still releasing that you could do the Gregorian throat chant. Go on, give it to us. There we go. Yeah, that noise.
I was like, you want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead. So she's just sitting there. The room kind of starts to rattle around you guys, books are shaking on shelves, and the items on the desk are shaking. And
We
she's
really
sitting
wish I
there.
didn't waste a spell giving Fairmont dinner earlier.
You guys are about to throw down with a fucking abomination, and it's just yeah, I'm missing 2 spell slots because I made food. Hush. Roll a d4 for me.
Sure.
Wacky.
Cool. So you guys watch as the sound in his throat sort of dies out. And Hush's eyes, which had opened and turned black, and then it had been washed by that bright light, dim away, and his normal gray comes back. And they hand magnets off in a quick zoom, and that vroom sound is gone. But the lights still flicker low, so I stumbles back.
What happened?
Hush. You're there. You feel really weird.
Can I float now?
All of you watch, Delilah is holding onto her hand, which is twitching and shaking. And she's it almost looks like she's having a seizure. She's twitching and writhing as she stands there. Hush, you are shocked to open your eyes and see this.
I didn't think that making me float was gonna hurt you. Are you okay?
Hush, you go to take a step and you stumble. You feel very weak.
Is Delilah reacting to us at all?
Not seemingly.
I go and I try to reach out for Delilah. And I
You reach
try to
out for
her
Delilah.
hand.
She grabs your wrist. All of that twitching stops. And then just... This body is much better. And Hush, you are thrown across the room into the nearest wall.
I knew it.
Can I very
I
quickly
fucking knew
go
that
and
shit too, bro.
catch him so
Make a
that he
dex save.
doesn't? Natural
fuck.
19, so it's a 27.
Yeah, you catch
Can
him.
I try to?
It's a solid, it's a solid thump into your chest, and you stagger back a few feet, but you catch him.
Do I recognize the voice?
No, it sounds like Delilah's voice without an accent, and a
Okay.
little deeper.
Okay.
And she just...
Why did she,
I think it's time for us to go.
why did she throw me?
A snap of the fingers, Delilah's signature spell casting motion happens, and
Uh-oh.
the door slams shut, and you hear the all the locks. I'm sorry, Hush. I have been waiting months for an opportunity into this woman's head.
I just like look around at the point. What's happening?
I'm holding on to Hush and I just quietly try and call the Delilah.
What?
Please.
Try to call to Delilah?
The other one.
You reach out.
Yeah. Try to go to call to Delilah.
You reach out for Delilah. Delilah is not here.
I can't get a read on her.
I'm gonna tell Hush in his head. Send a message to Ardalin. Tell her to tell Delilah we're in danger in her office. Now.
I cast sending the Ardalin. We're in danger. Tell Delilah we're in Delilah's office in danger. What?
That weakness is really sinking in. You can barely stand. Like Lotus is helping you stand.
I'm gonna try to float.
This Delilah sort of stretches and just. I hate human bodies. So limited, so few limbs. That's alright, it'll do for now. Hello, finest, my companions. What am I, the secret 7th member? 8th?
Cryo.
Yeah.
How are we positioned in this room?
It's Hickory's definitely closest. And then it's probably you and Twink, and then Lotus and Hush are going to be in the back near Fairmont because she caught him.
Is this Delilah / Agra Hill, I assume, near a window?
No, she's just in the middle of the
Damn.
room where Delilah was standing. And she's just... Sorry, I had to lie to all of you. Suppose I didn't lie, actually. I'm sorry I had to omit so much for all of you. And I'm sorry to you, little one. Looks at Hush. So much sad promise.
I don't even know who you are.
I am Agrahil. And you are what is left of my friend.
Left?
I don't know how long it will be. I don't know how long you have now without me. And I am sorry that you are a victim of this.
What the fuck is happening?
I needed a face to walk around this world. My body degraded. Hush had interrupted my hibernation. Combat. He had fought back. First sacrifice to ever do such a thing.
How do you know all this?
Because I am Agril.
No, you're not. Agrahil died.
No. Agrahil's body died. Just like Hush's mind did.
What?
A mortal mind could never last in an abyss amber for a millennia. No, I listened to the sweet stories of a boy named Ruckus Stentorian over 900 years ago before they went silent. I sat there, my body rotting away, but his left. I did what I had to survive, and then when that noise came and woke us up, I took those memories, those hushed echoes, and I made a face. And I am sorry to you, little echo. You are not Hush, and you are not a lie.
But I am Hush and I am alive. I am
Hush, as you say this, you start thinking back. As you start focusing, you can't remember a single thing from 1,000 years ago. You can't remember your mother's face. You can't remember Croitus. All of the memories you have of them are referential. You remember talking about them over the last few weeks, the last few months, but you cannot pull any of those memories up anymore.
My mother, she was beautiful, I think. And I think...
Show us your mother again. That memory that you've shown before. Show us.
Fine. I go and I try.
Nothing. You cannot forge an image.
Hush, don't you dare forget. And I show a minor illusion of the image of Hush's mom that he's shown us.
Who... Is that her?
Yes.
I don't remember that face.
And you? Who is this friend you speak of?
The friend I speak of, it's Hush.
You said Hush is a remnant of a friend of yours.
Yes.
What remains?
This is not Hush. This is, like I said, an echo. A sad imitation I made. Sorry for deceiving all of you. I began to think for a time there I might be able to live entirely as this mishmash collection of memories, but then I spoke to a friend in a dream.
Hey. Do I remember this dream now?
Do you remember the dream? Nope.
No. I was just like moving his hands and just... I'm alive. You're alive because you know things. You died, and where were you?
So, as this is all happening,
Wait, does Hush remember
Hickory.
the dream? He asked if he remembers the dream. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
he does not. You cast Divine Intervention for the first time,
Yep.
and you succeeded on your roll.
Yep.
Oh, what the fuck?
I want to go back before Delilah casts the spell.
Okay, what are you gonna do to stop this? You have an action. 6 seconds.
I'm going to grab Delilah's hands and I'm going to tell her, don't do it. He's looking for an excuse out.
Okay. Hickory, you blip out of time for a second.
Yep.
Divine interventioning, ripping backwards through time to undo something, to change things the way you want them to change. You just wanted Delilah to stop the spell.
Yeah.
So you are going to return to a different future than you left. The same amount of time has passed, roughly 2 minutes. You are all outside in the courtyard. There is fire and chunks of rubble sort of surrounding you.
What?
Yep. Hickory, the second timeline catches up to you. You warn Delilah suddenly, right as she's about to cast the spell, and then a dark force unleashes from Hush in Agrahil and Delilah quickly engage in some manner of combat, blowing up one of those defensive windows that Dolus was so considering. All of you had been sent hurtling out. Lotus catching various people, Twink not injured, Dolus, I imagine, probably catching you not injured. Fairmont's he's a little beat up, fell. And you guys are watching as up on the rooftop, Hush and Delilah are fighting actively.
Oh,
Guys, I messed
how
up.
did this happen? What?
Okay, so, hi. Agrahil once in Delilah's body.
Oh,
What?
what?
Delilah goes
None of you remember what had happened
Yeah.
previously.
Delilah went to cast the spell on Hush, and when she did, and she went to go take Agrahil out, he jumped into Delilah's body, and Hush isn't Hush. Hush is just remnants built together by Agrahil. So we remove Agrahil. Hush is just pieces.
Okay.
Also, I turned back time.
Okay. Wow. All right.
This has been a lot for 2 minutes.
As you guys are slowly catching up to everything. Up on the rooftop.
Reindeer paws.
Click, click, click.
Everywhere.
Yeah, up on the rooftop where the fighting is happening. Delilah is overpowering Agrahil very easily, as, you know, she's Delilah.
Yeah.
And so, in the dark, eventually, after batting away several tentacles, manages to get a hand on Hush's throat, and has just a spell charging up in the other one.
Delilah,
Squeezing.
you're hurting me. I'm still here. Please don't kill me.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh dear God. What have I done?
Just wait. Oh God. 27.
Oh, thank God. When you said, oh God, I was like, he rolled like shit. He rolled like shit. Hush is dead.
I think he has like a
27.
+7 or something. The
A
person.
+8. I rolled a 19.
Oh.
There is a moment of quiet. That spell sort of disappears for just an instant as Delilah hesitates, and she hesitates 1 second too long.
Cool.
And one of those black tentacles just right into her mouth. And she drops Hush, who rolls off of the roof.
I use one of my obsidian dies to make Hush.
Do it, let's go!
What?
I love all of this. This is so much.
Also, while this is happening, how far?
So
away
he
is
has
she?
to roll between a 0
Mm-hmm.
and a 13.
That's gonna be really hard.
To
I have a
do
+8,
what?
but I'm gonna.
Fails his persuasion check.
It's possible. 1 sec.
Oh, are you rolling it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. +8.
Nope.
Nope. What? Nope. In what?
I mean,
context?
you go. You roll, Hush. Roll again. You got
am I
+8.
rolling?
Yeah, you're rolling.
Okay.
If you roll higher than 13, you have to roll again.
If I roll higher than 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
how the
roll
die
until you
works.
get less than 13.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
have
that's
to
the
roll
first
less
time
than
you've
Higher
seen
than
that.
13.
Well, no.
What?
You get your modifier. Your die
Yeah, you
has
get
to
your
be
mod-
less than 13.
Yeah, so you roll until the first
20
die
has
that's
to
less
fall
than
between
13.
0 and 13.
Yeah, my die was lower than 13. I rolled a 2.
Oh, God.
2
that's 10
plus
total.
8, 10. That one
That's
doesn't
total 10.
work. All right. Hush. There's that brief moment. You try to convince her. And Delilah hits you in the face with a disintegration. And you guys watch as Hush is gone.
Oh.
Blows away into tiny little specks in Delilah's hand. And there is fire around you in the courtyard. And there is the shouts of guards finally coming to check on what's going on. The shouting of Matthias as he comes rushing out. And that's where we're going to end our session.
Come on, man. Back to back? Oh. For fuck's sake.
Cool. Thanks everyone for watching Starlost Seas. I'm sitting on a lot. So, see you next week, 5 p.m. Eastern, and we'll figure out what's happening then. In the meantime, if you want to watch the episode early, you can watch it on Fridays instead of Mondays if you support us on our Ko-fi, only $5 a month, and you get access to all sorts of fun, cool stuff. Yeah.
I hope your teeth fall out.
What the fuck? Okay, bye.
Bye.